Hi, everyone. So I have a confession to make. Sometimes I randomly make confessions about things I go through in my marriage, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys also have experienced. So yesterday was a day I went out with my girlfriend. It was girls' night out, and I haven't been out in a long time. And I was thinking about it as I was getting ready, and I had texted my husband who was at his office, and I said, I would like to go out tonight for girls' night. What time are you going to be home? Now he's like 8ish. That's when he texts back to me. However, 8 came and went and he wasn't back. 9 o'clock came and went and he wasn't home. 9:30 came and I said, look, I'm going out regardless. And as I got in my car and I was leaving, I saw his car coming down the street, so I knew that he was getting home. And it made me feel some kind of way. I just felt like I never go out. I never really do anything. I just been working my business and he's been working his business and we just been hustling hard. Every now and then is important just to really enjoy yourself. And the fact that I felt he was blocking that, it really did bother me. And I didn't address it. I wanted to say something, but you got to pick and choose your battles. There's some things that you should just leave it alone. Just let it go. But nonetheless, I went out and I had a great time with my girlfriend. We had so much fun, had appetizers and drinks, and we was talking and laughing and just catching up with each other because we haven't really been out with each other in years. And I really, really, really enjoyed myself. That time just got away from me. And when I looked at my clock, I realized how late it really was. And I had to drive home, which was a little distance. It was like a 30-minute drive. And I get in the house and, everyone is sleeping in the house and I give them a kiss and I get into bed and I'm thinking everything is good. I'm going to have a good rest. And that's when he wants to talk. That's when he wants to ask me 1,001 questions. And the way he was coming at it, it was so strong that you can tell that he was annoyed. And I'm proud of myself because I always teach the people that I have couples therapy with and individual therapy with that some energy don't feed into it because you know that it's going to create a problem. You know there's going to be an argument. And I didn't feed into it. I didn't feed into any of his energy whatsoever. And I think that made him even more upset. But it went away. It went away. He left me alone. He let me go to sleep. I went to sleep because truthfully, there was no reason for him to be upset. I'm a grown woman. I can go out. I can enjoy myself. And I can come home safely. And he can do the same thing. I welcome it. Go out. And then it got me thinking, what do we go through? Excuse me. What do we go through in marriages? And part of the thing that happens in marriages, one party or both really loses a little bit of who they are. And it's important not to let that happen. You always have to remain true to yourself. You always have to, within reason. You don't want to do anything that's going to be disrespectful or make your spouse feel unloved or unappreciated or hurt, or you don't want to put yourself in a position where you fall short to temptation, and your spouse shouldn't put themselves in a position where they fall short to temptation. But at the end of the day, you got to remain true to yourself. You have to remain an individual. You have to get out there and enjoy yourself. Like, you cannot just be isolated and make your whole life about your husband or your whole life about your kids, and there's nothing of you in that picture. It's important to remain true to who you are. Be your authentic self. Show up as real in a marriage. Just don't start to lose yourself and to give in to everything and feel like, oh, I'm married now, I can't go out. Oh, I'm married now, I can't have friends outside my husband. Like, don't feel like that, because you're gonna be unhappy. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be stressed in your marriage, and that's when a lot of problems really start to develop. It's important for you to remain an individual. I cannot stress that enough. Remain an individual. Don't feed into the energy that your husband or your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your partner, whatever, will bring home because their insecurities, because they're starting to feel insecure because they see you enjoying yourself. Encourage them to enjoy themselves, but always be respectful toward one another. Always share where you're going. Don't keep that information from one another. Share who your friends are. Let them know these things. as much as you can to make them feel secure. You cannot control a person, you cannot change a person, and there's always going to be insecurities in a relationship. So I say that just to say enjoy yourself, remain true to who you are, be authentic. Just because you're married doesn't mean that you signed a life sentence of death and boredom and lack of freedom. That's not what marriage means. Enjoy yourself, love who you are, have fun with it. And until next time, I'll speak to you later.